Good evening and many thanks for joining us this the 3rd day of April, the year 2024. Indeed, it's a day that we have much and more lined up for you. And don't forget, from the crisis, the sickly healthcare, all the way to insecurity in the country, and of course, the increased road carnage in the country and the madness in the fertilizer distribution. These are very hot story that continue to hit headline. Talk less of political scene. The NADCO report that continue to divide the very essence of its formation. The Azimio says the government is playing tricks, and the government says the court orders will not stop the implementation of the NADCO report. This and many more in our top stories tonight. But first thing first, let's get the highlights.
Tonight, set the record straight. ODM tells Kenya Kwanza to come out clean on alleged state-sponsored court cases to stop implementation of NADCO report. Yellow fever sweeps Kawira. Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza joins UDA party. Also tonight, tour of development. Ruto in Ghana for a 3-day visit. Visa restrictions and bilateral ties top of agenda. Plus, wages of sin is death. One suspected robber shot dead by police officers at KUTV in Juja.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
That's right. Sheila Kinyaga is our sign language interpreter tonight. Remember, you can be part and parcel of this broadcast. You can talk to us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, we are live on YouTube at KUTV News Live. You can tweet me at Auma Evans. Remember to use the hashtag Primetime News. So tonight we begin our Primetime News with matters politics, where Orange Democratic Party now wants William Ruto-led regime to come out clean and state their intention over the delayed implementation of the National Dialogue Committee report, or if you prefer the acronym NADCO report. The party reads mischief in what they termed as state-sponsored court injunctions to halt the implementation of the NADCO report. Listen in.
The delayed implementation of the contentious National Dialogue Committee report, commonly referred to as the NADCO report, is a hot potato that is giving opposition leaders sleepless night. The latest to trade their guns on William Ruto-led regime is the Orange Democratic Movement Party, days after the National Assembly adopted the NADCO report, and the opposition leaders are reading mischief over the government's commitment to implement the report.
What appears to be coordinated attempts to derail the implementation of the NADCO report. It is becoming apparent that some, if not all, of these court cases are state-sponsored. If indeed elements in the regime are having second thoughts regarding proposals they signed onto out of their own volition, they should come out clearly to say so instead of sponsoring these cases in court.
The ODM party has faulted Kenya Kwanza for what they termed as state-sponsored court orders, and now they want the government to come out clean and set the record straight.
We see an equally pedestrian and dismissive approach to the doctors' strike and its impact on ordinary Kenyans. There seems to be neither commitment nor capacity by the government to resolve the matter. We take the position that government must immediately respect and implement the 2021 court ruling which directed the Ministry of Health and the 47 county governments to implement the basic salary as per the agreed, signed and registered collective bargaining agreement of 2017-2021.
Speaking during the Orange Democratic Central Meeting Committee ahead of planned grassroots elections, ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna bashed the ruling regime for its failure to address the ongoing doctor strike that continue to cripple the health sector in the country that has left many patients stranded.
Unfortunately, this fund has become the death knell of parties it was meant to support. Since coming to office, the Kenya Kwanza regime has pursued a deliberate policy of denying funds to political parties, effectively crippling their operations. Key activities, including the planned elections, party elections, become challenging to plan and execute because of the regime's refusal to release funds to political parties. Clearly, the aim is to kill all political parties except UDA.
Among the issues the party wants to be addressed include the political party funds that have crippled political parties in the country. The party also wants the school capitation to be released on time to facilitate smooth operation of learning institutions in the country and an end to the madness that has enveloped distribution of fertilizer. According to the party heads must roll to bring fake fertilizer syndicate to book. Auma Evans for KUTV, Nairobi.